We're going to get started this morning. So thank you again for attending our webinar. My name is Davin Larino. I'm the SVP of Sales here at HealthPass. And I got to say, I'm very excited to be here today. We're focusing on the Mid-Hudson region, which while we've had in our portfolio for some time, we haven't maybe made the push that we're going to make in 2024. And in just a couple of slides, you'll see why. I think we have a competitive solution for you. So let's get started. Actually, let me tell you about some quick housekeeping items. We will send these slides out after the presentation to all of you. Maybe it makes life a little easier, not so many notes. And additionally, if you have questions, you can put your questions in the Q&A chat on your screen, and we will be sure to answer those questions and to everyone. So we will reply with the presentation deck as well as the final Q&A. So let's get started. So we have a lot of folks on the call, some that I see the names and I recognize, and some that I don't, and I'm glad to see that. So we're going to do a quick overview here of HealthPass and our product suite so that we're all aware. Starting with the benefits exchange, which we've been running since 1999. Benefits exchange is available to groups for 1 to 100. And it's just that. It's an exchange with medical plans, various carriers. It has ancillary products such as dental, vision, life, pet insurance. It includes things like COBRA administration. And all this comes through our enrollment and benefits portal. And we're going to spend some time on the benefits exchange today, specifically in the Mid-Hudson region. Before we do that, the ancillary exchange. This is a newer platform for us, and it's essentially very similar to the medical exchange, except we don't require somebody to enroll in our medical products. We've been asked about this over time, and we've now delivered, and we continue to expand upon this. So we'll talk about this as well today. Lastly, we won't spend much time on it, but I do want to make you aware of our PEO option with DHR. PEO is available to groups throughout the country. We have Cigna as our medical carrier on that PEO, and it requires 10 or more belly buttons to enroll. And I'll just give you a quick idea of our wheelhouse in the PEO. So we get aggressive on groups that are blue and gray collar. We can always give you more information on our PEO, but right now, let's get into the benefits exchange. So why HealthPass in Mid-Hudson? And let me just define Mid-Hudson counties right there on the screen: Orange, Putnam, Dutchess, Ulster, Sullivan, and Delaware. And why? Well, one big change for HealthPass is that we don't require any participation requirements in the Mid-Hudson region. Why is that different? And you might say, well, yeah, a lot of the carriers don't have participation in Mid-Hudson. It's different because Oxford, a large carrier, obviously we all know, mainly downstate, is pushing further into the Mid-Hudson region. In 2024, if you haven't seen, they have plan designs that are very competitive, and they actually have participation requirements in the market. Now, that's outside of HealthPass. So Oxford does require 60% participation outside of HealthPass. Again, HealthPass does not have participation, and you can purchase and sell those Oxford plans through our platform. You're not just going to get Oxford. We have multiple carriers on our platform. You might want to look at Empire, or now called Anthem, as well, and mix and match for your employer. So you want to give your employer the option, the competitive option of the Oxford plans, great. You want to have additional plans from Empire, great. The employee chooses at the point of enrollment. So essentially, you're giving employees a menu and allowing them to choose their plans. And it's not just medical on this platform. We have dental, we have life, all the ancillary lines as well. And the great part is it's going to be one application and one aggregated invoice for your employer client, no matter which carrier an employee chooses at point of enrollment. We make it easy with our portal, so streamline onboarding, renewals. We include COBRA administration for your employer groups, a Section 125 pop kit as needed. You may have heard of health advocacy. We have HealthPass advocacy. So we can help your groups, your employers through any navigation that they may need. So let's dig a little bit into our platform. And I mentioned Oxford. I'm going to continue to mention them there. What we've done here is taken a look at the most popular plans in the market in the Mid-Hudson, according to DFS filings. And we see MVP is out there, and we know they're a big player in that market. So what we've done is matched up the most competitive and similar plan designs to those popular MVP plans. And if you look at the savings, it ranges from 3 to almost 9% savings with Oxford's through the HealthPass platform. So definitely something you're going to want to be looking at in the market as you continue to prospect or you're talking to your current clients. And when we think about, okay, well, what's the next important part, right? We know pricing is always important, but it's access. And if you look at the slide that we have here, we've listed out what we believe to be the most popular, the major hospitals in the Mid-Hudson region. And as you can see, if you're comparing your MVP clients, whether it's their national or regional network, our Oxford and Anthem plans on both the Oxford Liberty and Metro network, as well as the Anthem EPO, PPO, and Blue Access cover those hospitals. So switching over to HealthPass is not going to be an issue from an access perspective. Same thing, Mid-Hudson top provider groups. All of these provider groups are in network with Oxford and Anthem on our platform. So again, pricing is looking competitive. Access to care is there. You know, I mentioned that we, on our benefits platform, we have additional plan options. We have ancillary, we have pet insurance, and this gives you an idea of some of our partners there. Yeah, we have dental, vision plans from Guardian, Solstice, United. We can do FSAs or commuter benefits through OCA. We have discount plans on Beyond Med, Total Pet Plan. So we bring the gamut all into the benefits exchange. But I want to dig a little bit deeper into the ancillary lines. And I think the best way to do so is to jump right in to our ancillary exchange. Just keeping in mind, the products that I'll talk about on the ancillary exchange are also available on that benefits exchange with medical. However, if you're looking to solely provide ancillary for some of your clients or prospect with this tool, let's talk about the ancillary exchange. I mentioned it's newer. It's been out just over a year, but we've made some tweaks recently, and it's picking up a lot more traction. And really the reason why, a couple reasons. It's easy to quote, because if you think about quoting ancillary, and the ancillary exchange is available to all size groups from 1 live up. However, what we find is probably in that 1 to 100 space, very attractive because it's easy to quote, right? Because you don't have to worry about, some carriers have a rate sheet, but that rate sheet only handles groups from 1 to 9 lives. Then you have another rate sheet from 10 to whatever amount of lives, right? Or some carriers require that you send the information in to be quoted. We want to make it easy. We have canned plans and canned rates on a rate sheet that you can provide to any size group. They are competitive in the market and based on our overall experience at HealthPass. So I'd urge you to take a look at our plan designs, take a look at the rates, ask us questions. Also, why? The online benefits portal. It simplifies the enrollment process, and it simplifies your job in totality. One application, also one aggregated invoice. So same as the benefits exchange, streamline onboarding and renewals. And it's available in 45 states. So a little bit further, we have up to 13 dental plans available through 3 carriers on this platform. Up to 3 vision plans, also 3 carriers. We have life and AD&D plans, whether it be employer paid life or voluntary life. We have them. We have bundled disability life and AD&D. It's called an EverGuard product. And that product is only available on the HealthPass exchange platforms. Those are from Guardian and not available outside of HealthPass. Accident plans, ID theft, pet coverage, it's all there in one place. Again, sticking with easy, 1 full-time employee minimum. There is an exchange access fee. So anyone that's going to enroll in the ancillary exchange would pay a $2 PEPM to access the exchange. Keeping up with eligibility guidelines and easy, we have 2 dental packages. And I'm not going to get into all the details here. I'm trying to give you an overview. Obviously, if you need additional information, we're happy to talk after the webinar. But there's 2 dental packages. One of them has no participation requirements. You can offer 7 plans. 1 person can take it. The second dental package, very minimal participation. There's 13 plans. Some of the plans require that we have at least 2 people enrolled. Again, we can get you those details. So overall, as you can see on this screen, real simple to meet participation on the ancillary exchange. Offer multiple products. Let the employee pick at point of enrollment. As I mentioned, the ancillary exchange is something we're expanding on, and that's exciting for us. We've been a New York player for quite some time, but now we're available and able to sell these ancillary products basically throughout the United States, with a couple, 5 states that are unavailable. And I'll just say, again, we can get into further detail. There are some differences between our New York ancillary exchange and our national ancillary exchange. But again, both exciting products. Happy to talk further one-on-one after the webinar. So putting this all together, I mentioned our platform. I mentioned it's easy. I mentioned that everything's in one place. Well, here it is. We call our portal the HOP, the HealthPass online portal. You're able to log in, and there's benefits for both or all 3, broker, employers, and employees. Ease of administration for brokers and employers, right? Enroll the group in one place, enroll members in one place through the portal, add term changes. Again, the consolidated billing. There's plenty of reporting modules. I think about open enrollment and where we have all the folks trying to enroll, and you're always going to have stragglers. We're able to track that through our portal. So again, trying to make everything easier for brokers and employers. And then on the other side of things for employees, electronically enroll when they're ready. We have decision support tools, online benefit records to show exactly what plans they've been enrolled in. So again, an easy to use portal, everything in one place. The dashboard I mentioned briefly. I'm a big dashboard fan. I like to see overall what's happening with my group. I want to do a comparison from the current plan year to the future plan year and what things look like. It's all available through the HOP. Again, plethora of reporting capabilities. You want to see the group profile, meaning, hey, how did we set this group up in the beginning? No problem. You can see that. You want to pull a census with usernames. We got it. You want to renew, you're working on renewals, and you want to see a report of where people were versus where they're going. We've got it. So plenty of reporting capabilities through the HOP to support all these products. Lastly, and I'll wrap things up with this, we try to keep our webinars short, brief, to the point. Again, reminder, no participation requirements through HealthPass. That includes Oxford. in the Mid-Hudson, the only way to purchase Oxford with no par is HealthPass. We have the online reporting. We have the combined billing, COBRA administration. Bottom line is that we have 3 products in our product portfolio. The benefits exchange, which is obviously we're excited about in the Mid-Hudson area. The ancillary exchange, wherever you have clients, as well as the PEO. So that's all we have for today. I do appreciate you joining. I hope you found some value in what we had to share. Please reach out with any questions. We will keep this running so that you can add any Q&A into the chat, and we will be sure to get you that information back as soon as possible. So from the HealthPass team, thank you. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Take care.